4 questions for the Bible in just a few minutes. We are exploring the Bible in every one of these videos. This is the Old Testament. We have a companion channel, which is for the New Testament. And you can find all of our videos on the mysticsofTexas.com. We are now in Genesis chapter 6, verse 18. This is where God tells Noah that he needs to build a boat and it needs to be big. But we're to infer from this that everybody is going to die. Everybody's dead except Noah and his family. And so God's just wiping everybody out with no second chances. Well, because it doesn't say he ever gave them a first chance. But the question is, does this imply, because it does, I'd like some comments on this if you have any answers, is Noah of the lineage of when the sons of God take the daughters of men and create a new race? And if for y'all that are unfamiliar with that, just read Genesis chapter 6. It is fascinating. So is that what is taking place here? All regular men in that bloodline are gone. And then in Genesis chapter 6, verse 19, it said, told him to take all that liveth. You know, the boat's not that big. It describes in great detail the size of the boat. And it also says very implicitly that you have to take every single life form. That's a lot. There's no way this boat can hold that. But it tells him how many to take. If it's an unclean animal, take 2. If it's a good one, I think it was 7. It's interesting because they don't have the space for the animals and all living things, nor do they have the room for all the food. So if you're a literalist, then I sure would like some kind of explanation of that. And really the third question comes is, how do these few people take care of all living life? There are not enough people. There are not enough hours in the day. So how does that take place? It just doesn't say. It's just, hey, you guys go jump on the boat and take every life with you and, take care of them. Yeah, that's a little bit easier scribing down than reality. Then we go on to chapter 7, verse 6. It says Noah is 600 years old at the time of this great flood. And again, it only mentions this particular thing, like the Bible has the monopoly on the flood story. The flood story is everywhere and all cultures throughout time, and most of them predate the Bible. So what's up with all those people that are not mentioned here? That's pretty interesting. But he is 600 years old, according to the Bible. But the Bible only discusses Noah being good. That Jehovah's only walking with Noah and they're communicating. So why does he allow his children to go? It never says there's a relationship there or not. It almost seems like the old down south buddy-buddy system, or politicians and people in power patting each other on the back. And, we're going to promote your lineage, your sons, and your bloodline. Is that what is happening here? It seems to be that way. It seems that God's saying, you are special, therefore your children are special. But wouldn't that have been the same thing with Adam and Eve? But we, wipe out all of that bloodline. And then finally, and if you do like these videos, you like these deep dives, please join us and subscribe and like the videos. It means a great deal. I know you hear that on all videos. But really, if you do like any video anywhere else outside of this and this, like it, it helps us creators out. In verse 12, chapter 7, the last question, it says the deluge lasts for 40 days. What is the significance of 40? This is a pretty significant question too, because in all of these mystery schools, all of from being a Rosicrucian, even Freemason, so many, just countless schools that delve into these secret mysteries of life. that have been documented from many thousands of years ago and all the way up until now. They have a large amount of symbolism and numerology. So I would like to know. I can't seem to discover what the 40 days means. So if anybody knows, please engage. Write it down, type it in for me. That would be fantastic. I'd appreciate it. And if you like other topics that are not biblical, we talk a lot on our channel, The Mystics of Texas, about issues that we believe the infinite intelligence, the creator of all things, wants us to exercise our critical thinking and examine ourselves, create stronger and better relationships with others. And we discuss how to do that in many ways and in many forms, and ultimately to have a meaningful relationship with the energies of the universe and various forms of meditation. I'd appreciate it if you check that out too. So thank you. We'll see you on the next video.